What's up, everybody? Proverbs chapter 29. As you know, we do these every day. Just a quick summary. I'm not going to read through the whole proverb, but a quick summary of the 29th proverb for this 29th day of the month. I'm going to give you a summary and just a highlight of this just amazingly wisdom-filled chapter full of all kinds of things. I think the amazing thing is it encompasses so much of what I teach and embody inside of my training programs with people and getting their hupatasso right. So here it goes. I'm going to first give you a summary, a high level of the chapter, and then I'm going to break the chapter down into 4 separate categories and give you a few of the proverbs that touch on those. You can look them up yourself. I do encourage you to read the whole thing. Look, just reading this every day, a proverb a day, will, I think, encompass a tremendous amount of wisdom and give you a lot of peace. So here we go. Chapter 29, or proverb number 29. Stubborn rebellion invites destruction, but the wise heed correction and fear the Lord. Just rulers bring stability and joy, while the wicked oppress and perish. That's the high level. The breakdown is the 4 categories. The first category is discipline and correction. A child left undisciplined brings shame. The wise accept rebuke and grow, but the stubborn harden their neck and suddenly break. Very applicable to men. Most men don't like to be corrected. I don't like to be corrected. Nobody does. It's embarrassing. It challenges my pride. It challenges my intellect. But I know in order for me to grow, I have to be corrected. I need people, I need men in my life and women. My wife is one of these great people that can sit me down and correct something that I'm doing, maybe a behavior, an action, verbiage, all kinds of things. But I leverage them as my coach to grow. Everybody needs a coach, something to think about. Second category, leadership and justice. Righteous rulers multiply national joy and longevity. Corrupt or rage-filled leaders spread terror and ruin. Don't we know that's true? How many of us have been under good leadership? People who, like it says in the beginning here, righteous rulers multiply national joy and longevity. Someone who gives me encouragements and lifts me up and entices me to work hard and treats me well. I want to work hard for them and on their behalf, even if it makes them look good. That's what good leaders do. Whereas on the other side, rulers that rule, right, or dictators that corrupt or rage-filled leaders spread terror and ruin. Obviously, fear driving, management through fear is it just leads, as it says, it leads to terror and ruin. Social order. The poor and oppressed share humanity from God. Flattery corrupts. Bloodthirsty men hate the upright. The upright seek the good of others. Well, I tell you, if there's any subject that's certainly relevant today, it's our social order and the lies that we all are listening to through the media and the various other channels of information today. It's very difficult to find good, solid information. Hence the reason for the proverb a day. Getting yourself in the book of truth will give you a level of peace. I'm going to tell you something. If you do this every day, people will start to notice and they'll ask you what you're doing different. Lastly, personal character. Pride leads to downfall. Anger stirs strife. Scoffing and pride blind to truth. Integrity preserves. Well, I am driving every day to increase the character that I am. I know that I fall short on a daily basis. I'm a human being. Pride gets in the way. This is attached to the discipline and correction piece as well. So I need to work on a daily basis to remove that pride. Allow myself to be humble. I pray about this daily. I ask the Lord to humble me, knowing that in order for me to be humble, I'm going to be corrected. I'm going to be experience a certain level of pain. And pain, for me, equals progress. Always. You will not have progress without pain. Growth is painful in all forms. And then lastly, to summarize, the core idea behind the chapter is fear of the Lord plus teachability equals life and honor, whereas pride plus rebellion equals strife and collapse. So the chapter calls for humility, justice, and responsiveness to wisdom, especially from those in authority. Being in an authority position is a gift. We need to leverage that gift for the honor of God and doing the right thing. All right, that's it. Get to it. Your proverb of the day. You guys have a great 29th day of the month.